March the 2nd. Iron Mtn beagles, Ruby and Smokey. Got them out this morning. Going to do a little training. They're 18 months old. They've been running with the pack all morning. I mean all season. But they've not run by themselves. So I'd say they got a little to learn. Hunt them up. Where's that rabbit at? Where's that rabbit at? Get in there, Smokey. Get in there, Smokey. Where's he at, boy? He looks like he's getting a little scent now. On, Ruby. Hunt him up, Ruby. Hunt him up. Look in there, Ruby. Look in here. Look in there, Ruby. Hunt him out there, Ruby. Hunt him up. Smokey. Smokey. Right here. Smokey. He's cold telling where rabbits have been, which they're probably still out. It's just 7:30 in the morning. Been daylight about 30 minutes. Go, Smokey. Come on. Look in here. Look in here. Look in here. Where's that rabbit at? Look in here. Look in here. He's always a fence ordeal. They always got Smokey. 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 Right here. Come on. Right here. Let's go. Right here. Right here. How'd you get through? Go back the same way you came. Come on. Yep, yep. Right here. Right here. Right here. Come on. Yep. Good dog. Right here, Ruby. 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 Whew. Come on. Ruby. Come on. Oh. Pups. Hunt them up. Ruby looks pretty hot over there. Maybe going backwards. It's pretty hot, but I don't know where the rabbit's at. It may have moved out in front of them. Hunt them up, girl. Where they at? Hunt them up, Ruby. Hunt him up, girl. Where'd that rabbit go? Where'd that rabbit go, Ruby? Hunt him up, girl. Hunt him up, Smoke. Good girl. Hunt him up, girl. Good boy. Thank you. Hunt him out there, Ruby. Trying to work on them soloing a little bit so they don't depend on the pack all the time. She's a little bit still attached to Rosie, her mama, so they've never been separated out of the kennel, so it's gonna do her some good to get out and be away from her. Here we go. Maybe. I don't think he got him out. Get him out of there. Hunt him up, boy. Could be sitting on this bank right here. Get him out of there, Ruby. Hunt him up, Ruby. Look in here. Look in there. Look in there, Ruby. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Get him out of there, Ruby. Hunt him up, girl. Look in here. Look in here. He's either moved up the creek or they bypassed him right here somewhere. It's hard telling how many's in here. Looks like a they're working good, that's the main thing. They're working looking for a rabbit. Get him out of there, Ruby. Hunt him up, girl. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes, Ruby. Talk to him, Ruby. There he goes. There he goes, Ruby. Talk to him, girl. Talk to him, Ruby. Should have turned right there, went straight up the hill. See how long it takes them to come back. There you go. Here comes a rabbit. He come back over the hill. There he goes. Yep. He'll calm down. They gotta learn to do it on their own. They gotta go left now. Left. There goes the rabbit. It's come through these pines and then got up here in this opening. Up here and went back to the top of the hill. They gotta go left. She's a little low. how far that way he went, but I do know that he come back to the left and went through that opening up there. So they're gonna have to turn, come back. Here they come. Now he's gotta go back to the top of the hill. They're straying too far. I'm gonna help them out. They've been running this rabbit for probably 20 minutes now. They picked it back up, brought it plumb over the hill here and back down this holler through them briars, and they're going back with where they jumped it. These pines are starting to fill up with some rabbits. That's a little tough on a dog running the same rabbit all the time. Just hoping maybe it cross over the left here and go over in the woods, but it didn't. They checked up there a minute ago. So I cut the phone off, and by the time I crossed the creek and come up the hill, they picked the rabbit up back up by themselves. but they had a pretty good little check-in. Still learning. They just ain't been hunting by themselves. They used to run with a pack of 3 other dogs. 2 of them going on 9 years old and one of them 4. They picking up the checks for them a lot. That's the reason I got them out here exercising by themselves. First time. They've been one other time during season with Morgan Butler and his 7, 8 month old pup. They jumped and run 9 rabbits that day. We killed 6. So they can get it done. Every dog's gonna have trouble, especially in its first few times out. I jumped 1 rabbit, 2 rabbits a minute ago going across the top of the hill by myself. And I thought one of them might have been the one that they was running, but neither one of them was. Let's go rock again. If they don't pick this up, I might just let them work these briars down here and get them a clean jump instead of out of these pines. I like for them to work for the jump, not just run wild and pick it up. All right, it ain't been a minute since I cut the phone off, but I called them back down here. I'm gonna make them work in here for the second jump. Look in here, Smoke. They never did pick that rabbit back up. So. Look in here, Smoke. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Look in here, look in here, look in here, look in here, look in here. That last rabbit held tight as you don't know what before Ruby got it up. Look in there. Look in there. A lot of coyote pressure. Fox and stuff in these mountains I'm in. Good girl. Hunt him up, girl. Good girl. Where's that rabbit at? They smell one now. Good girl. Hunt him up, girl. Get him out of there. Hunt him up. Look in here, Smoke. Smoke right here. Smokey right here. Smokey right here. Look in here. Look in here. I want them to learn to jump in the briars. Look in here, right here. Look in here, right here, right here, right here. That sounded like. Probably should get them over in this holler. Right here, Smoke. Smoke. Smokey. Smokey. Smokey, come on. Come on. Hip, hip, hip. Come on. Smokey. Right here. Right here. Come on. Smokey. It's hard to call a dog off a rabbit scent. I believe they're fixing the head. Hunt him up right here. Look in here. Look in here. Look in here, Smoke. Look in here. Where's that rabbit at? Where's that rabbit at? Hunt him out here, Ruby. Hunt him up, girl. Hunt him up. Look in here. Right here, right here. Look in here. Look in here. Look in here. Right here, right here, right here. Look in here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Look in here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Look in here. Look in here, right here. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Hunt him up. Get him out of there. Hunt him up. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. There you see jump number 2. There he goes, Smoke. Uphill, uphill. Right here, right here. Here he goes. 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 Right here, right here, right here. Here he goes. 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 Right here, Ruby. Right here, right here. Right here, Smoke. Right here. Here he is. 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 Right here. Smokey. Smokey. Right here. Right here. The rabbit was sitting right here. They went right below it. Smokey. Smokey. Smokey, right here. Right here. I was beeping her. She don't know what a beeper is. Smokey, right here. Right here. Right here. Here he is. 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 Right here, Smoke. Right here, Smoke. Right here, Smoke. Smokey, right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Right here. Right here. Here he is. 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 Right here. Right here. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Here he is. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right there. A little rough. Trying to hook my phone back up here. I was trying to beep them with the training collar. Ruby never wore one, besides for being broke off a deer last year. So they ain't. Smokey's wore iron one, but I had it mixed up which collar was which, and I was beeping her the whole time trying to get him to straighten that on the rabbit on the jump. They vaguely had smelt the rabbit, but they didn't hit right where the rabbit was sitting. There goes the rabbit upside the hill. Up there. Got to learn to stay on him. Talk to him, Ruby. Hunt him up. Talk to him right here. Hunt him up. I seen y'all's rabbit. I don't know where you lost him at, but I seen your rabbit. Up there they may have him. Look right here. Look right here. Right here. Right here. Look right here. Look right here. I seen your rabbit. Look right here. Smoke. I seen your rabbit. Right here. Right here. Hunt him up. Right here. Look right here. Look right here. Look right here. Rabbit went right up to yonder, but I don't know where it crossed at. Look right here, right here, right here. Look right here. Look right here. All right, I'm gonna put them. There, they may have it. Yeah, they got it now. We hopped over in that road. There's a road bed goes up to there. They run it right to it, so you gotta learn to stay tighter to the chicks. Jump number 2. No problems at all. Just having problems on the chicks. I ain't running no Garmin, no tracker. They run that rabbit a minute ago about 200 yards and back, and then lost it. This one, they're already probably 150. I hope it don't go over that hill. Probably a buck rabbit, and that's probably where it's going. Well, there they go. I barely can hear my hearing. So bad. A lot of times I watch these videos and I can hear the dogs better on the video than I can with my own ears. They're doing good. I'm gonna cut the camera off to go up here and see what's going on. Kind of like to be with them a little bit, so said, this is their first, pretty much their first solo time out. Didn't make it to the top of the hill. Here they come. Probably bumped the rabbit. Smokey burning him up, boy. I bet the rabbit heard me come. Seen me. Rabbit's smart, boy. Especially when you get up in this open like this. If they see you, they're gonna shy away. If you don't watch you bump the rabbit away from your dog all the time. Instead of just having a good natural race. You run around with these phones and you all the time bumping the rabbit, making it harder on your dog. Pick up the checks and run it. This thing you can do is, if you got a good dog and you got faith and trust in him, and let him run the rabbit most of the time, especially in training. They're still running over there. They jumped the rabbit plumb past that phone pole down off in that holler, probably 150 yards below that phone pole over there. Phone pole. It sounds like now I've probably managed to bump him twice. That's what I've done. He's running up behind me and I bumped him again. Having trouble. There ain't nothing wrong with that. They got to learn. By no means are these pups perfect. Never been run by themselves. And you can bet when you're walking around like this that you're screwing the race up for him. That rabbit's gonna be doing stuff that he wouldn't normally do because he's contending with you and the dogs. He thinks you're putting pressure on him too. Hunt him up, Ruby. Hunt him up, girl. We lost him right here. Hunt him up. Smokey about 30 yards down there from me. Hunt him up, Smoke. Hunt him up. Hunt him up, Smoke. There you go. Hunt him up. Where'd he go? Hunt him up. He's looking to see if Ruby's got him. Hunt him up. Look in here. Look in here. Y'all lost him. You got to put your head down. Well, I'm going to cut it off to calm down. Get it going. All right. I went ahead and pulled them out of the pine field. See what they can do right here in the woods, which we're right on the edge of the pines. But I like to see maybe jump a rabbit and take it through the woods here if it won't go to the field. Phone's already down to 10 or 20%, so maybe we can get jump number 3 here on film before the phone goes dead. Look in here. Look in here. Yep, 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 yep. Look in here, Smoke. Where's that rabbit at? Look in here, boy. Look in here. Hunt him up. Hunt him up. Let's go. Hunt him up. Good dog. Good dog. Hunt him up. Hunt him up. Right there's what you want your dog to do. You don't want them to skirt the briars, boys. You want them to hit the briars. Hunt him up. According to which angle they hit the jump on. But more than likely the rabbit will probably eventually go to the pines, but I'd like to see it go up this holler or across the holler there, across the creek. According to which way they push him out, which way he'll head. Work him up. Let's go. Hunt him up. Hunt him out of here. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Hunt him up, Ruby. Hunt him up, Ruby. Hunt him up, Ruby. Where's that rabbit at? Hunt him up, girl. Look in here. Look in here. Oh, Lord. Look in here. Look in here. Hunt him up. Yep, 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 yep. Hunt him up. Hunt him up. Look in here. Look in here. Good boy, Smokey. Hunt him up. Hunt him up. There he goes. There went a rabbit. I thought I seen something in there a minute ago. No, me. I seen this rabbit hop out over here. I hate to bypass it. Probably. Look here, look here, look here, look here, look here, look here. See if they pick it up. Right there, dead stop. Well, that'll be run number 3. They didn't particularly jump that rabbit out of the briars and nothing. I believe it had moved out on down that little piece down there in front of us and come up through the pines, I'm guessing. Some of these female rabbits this time of year are pretty smart, especially if they done started nesting. They got to do whatever it takes to stay alive and to feed them babies. So they done made it through a winter 1 year with not getting killed. So I always call them the veteran rabbits. They done been through a year's war of everything trying to catch and kill them. I'm gonna ease over here. See if I can't bump a rabbit again, I guess. It went straight to a hole over there. That ditch all the way up's full of all kinds of different holes. From groundhogs to foxes to, that's where they're at, over on the other side of that ditch. Probably can't see them now, but over there working on that bank. He'll learn, he'll get it. I'm gonna start running them brace, just them two dogs right there all spring. If I take any other dogs, they won't be with them. You gotta have faith in your dogs, have patience. Let your dogs learn to work it out. Every race ain't gonna be no scalding perfect race, as some of these guys like to put on there and say. They'll put up a 20-second video all the time of their dogs burning up rabbits, but it ain't the way it always works. Then claim that they's tied to them all day. Which, you know, sometimes they are. I mean, sometimes you have good days. But for these pups, it's gonna be a while before they start having them solid, good runs. Like I say, it's March 2nd, so they're running these rabbits that start to nest too. They ain't no dummies. They gonna do their best to stay alive. Well, I'm gonna cut her off. See if we can't get jump number 4 on camera here in a minute. I don't know. Sounds like it's starting to pick it back up, but I guarantee the phone will go dead before they probably bring him back. They just run that one a minute ago out of this holler at jump number 2 and then tuck it plumb over top of that hill up yonder. and it was making a circle and coming back, and then I finally went up to the field and bumped it. But then it made another little circle, and I think I bumped it again, and then I don't know, they lost it. So I'm gonna hold tight right here this time. Let them do their thing. I still hear them. You new guys running these beagles, you got to remember the rabbit. 9 times out of 10, the rabbit, once they get the rabbit up and get it going, it's gonna get hotter than any other rabbit that they jump out there. So once a dog learns, they're gonna usually always run that hot rabbit. I mean, it'll hit another rabbit and run it, no doubt. But a lot of times they're gonna stick to that hot scent. Once that rabbit gets up and gets moving and gets his body heated up, that's the rabbit they're gonna run. I think I've seen it. There it is, coming down through the pines over there. This phone's screen's cover's messed up. I can't see on the phone most of the time what I'm videoing. There comes a rabbit. It's coming down off that hill right there. There he comes. He just come down right there. They went left, should have went right. They got to come straight down and then to their left. He'll get it. He'll learn that they're chicking up too far, too wide. They'll learn it on their own. You leave them alone, let them figure it out. Now straight down the hill. They'll run it again. They got to turn around and go straight down the hill. Right there. Then I don't know what it done. There it comes. Here it comes. This way. This way. They run it out of them burrs, but they didn't pick it up which way it went. It went down in them burrs. Now they run through there. There he goes. Then he's got to turn left there somewhere and then come straight towards me. That's what I wanted right there, boy. Figuring it out. Them's grand pups to my old man buck dog. I've owned a lot of dogs, but he was the smartest dog I ever owned. He could flat run a rabbit, boy. He never lost one. I mean, he learned to never lose one. We raised another dog, Rosie. She made one hell of a jump dog. He's got one heck of a hunt to her and a nose to her. So I bred Cash, an older dog I got, which is out of Buck, to her, and them's grand pups to Buck. That's what I wanted, to get some wood running in. God